A computer repair shop with a museum on top dedicated to not only retro technology and video games, but to giving visitors a chance to relive memories.
Photojournalist Cody King stopped by Mr. Robot's shop in Canton to check it out.
My name's Rob. I'm the owner of Mr. Robot Shop. We do computers, video games, computer repair, and then upstairs in our building we have a vintage electronic museum, and we've got old toys from the 70s and 80s, computers, video game consoles. I've always loved electronics. Been doing it since I was a kid in the 70s. So I kept some of those items, and then I don't know, the collection just kept growing and growing. My favorite, I've got obviously several. The first computer I worked on back in the 80s, my dad took me to a college, and it's a Commodore PET computer. And the neat thing is the keyboard on that is very unique. They call it a chiclet keyboard. So it's not like the nice contoured keyboards that you have nowadays. They look like little chiclets. And the reason why is Commodore actually back in the 70s and 80s, they built calculators. And so instead of redesigning a brand new keyboard, they used their calculator type buttons to make the keyboard. But, that obviously wasn't very good to work on. I try to keep things kind of categorized. So like over here, we've got some of the original cell phones, flip phones, some of the original Motorola Razr phones, some of the handheld video games back from the 70s and 80s, a lot of computers, video game consoles and video games. So now I actually charge admission to the museum at $7 a person. And everybody that comes up here, they love it. They always say about how many good memories that the items, make them relive their childhoods. So after the person pays for admission, we ask them if they want to do a scavenger hunt. And there's a piece of paper they'll get with like 5 to 10 items on it. And we'll actually have them come up and they'll go try to find the items. A lot of times I'll have them use Google so they know what they're actually looking for, because a lot of these people are younger than some of the items are. So the Google will help them find the item and what it looks like, and then they'll try to find the item kind of hidden throughout the museum. People, in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, they'll come back down after they're done with the scavenger hunt, and they'll say, "Oh my God, I remember this, I remember that." What I really like hearing is the younger generation. They like to touch the keyboards. They like to feel the items, and it just makes them kind of wonder, I think, what life in the 80s and the 70s would have been like. A lot of them actually really appreciate that, and it's a good feeling to see a kid, smile about a toy that doesn't exist anymore. It's fun to come up here and just look around.